channel today. If you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan and I'm so happy you're here. I make videos on beauty, health, and Jesus content, so I really hope you'll stay and subscribe. Today I am doing a really big closet organization. If this is your first time on one of my videos, hello, welcome. I just moved to Texas. I just moved into an apartment. I've been in here for exactly a week and I have been doing so much unpacking and organizing, and one of the bigger parts of the organization is my closet. I have a really big walk-in closet. I'm just so happy because it's all that I've ever wanted. It's my first walk-in closet that I've ever had and it is huge. Everything that needs to be hung is in here. There's like a lot going on here. You're not even seeing like what is below me because I have a ton of shoe containers from the Container Store, and then I also have like my linen closet here. It's not really like a closet, but it's like shelves up against the wall. And that's how the linen closets are in this complex, is that it's literally in your closet. Not a ton of space, but there is a good amount of shelves, and I need to refold everything and kind of figure out what I want on each shelf. Not a priority purchase, but I do want to get matching baskets to put everything in. It'll be so much easier to put the items into. It also won't be an eyesore when I walk into the closet. I'm sure when it's folded it would look so much better, but right now I'm like, ugh. Anyways, I am rambling. I don't really know where to start, but I have to start somewhere. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. I have so much space, lots of hanging space still, lots of shelf space too, and so this is the linen closet I was just talking about. And here is what we're looking at on the ground. I have so much floor space, which is awesome. What I do have somewhat organized right now, and I'm kind of like working through it. I'm pretty sure like I'll change this closet like 5 times before I finally find a flow that I like, because it's just so large. There are some parts of it that are like kind of awkward right now as far as like getting clothing. For me, like I am shorter, but this higher bar is like too high for me. Like I get it as far as like hanging certain clothing, but I also can't hang anything like too long because I have things right here, so I don't want them to like get in the way of that. So that's something I have to think of. Unless I like push the clothing this way, I get it because like everything is so deep, but it's also like maybe it's just because I have things in the way. It's just kind of awkward just getting so deep over there, just trying to get clothes and trying to see what's over there. So that's why I'm like, I don't really know what the flow of this I want. But over here, I'm not using my dresses right now, but it is a lot warmer in Texas and I'm sure I'll be using them soon, especially for church. So I have my dresses there and there's so much space over here, and I think really this is the space to put the dresses. And I have my nicer jackets and cardigans, some sweaters, and then I originally had my sweatshirts up there, but it was too high and it was just really awkward. I could see everything really clearly, even still with the bar being a little bit deeper. It was just kind of hard to get to. Now I'm gonna actually start moving things around because I know if I talk through the whole thing I'm not really gonna get much done. I wish this bar was just like a little bit higher. To me it would make more sense because it's like really low for me. I don't know, I guess like my other closet I was just so used to seeing it like everything at eye level. It was really easy to see what I have, but here I'm just like, okay, like what do I have down here? I am not complaining about the closet. I do not want it to come out that way. I just like, I'm not used to the way it's structured yet. There's still some pieces I have in my closet, like most people, I do not wear as often as I should. And now that I'm living in a warmer climate, I'm absolutely going to be wearing them more. And also I think just having a bigger closet will help me to be able to create outfits better, because if you look at my room tour video, if you haven't seen that, definitely go check it out. You'll see how my closet was laid out. So it wasn't a walk-in closet, it was just like any other closet. It did have 2 sliding doors. When I was picking out things, it wasn't like the easiest to create outfits because I couldn't see like everything. I had to keep like sliding the doors back and forth. Probably sounds like a first world problem, but it's just different because I haven't had a walk-in closet, so I feel like now I can really easily like see everything and create like new and different outfits. In my last closet, I organized my closet with these tags from the Container Store, and they have all different labels. So it looks like this. They had different ones. It's not like the cutest thing ever. It did help me because, again, like I was sliding the doors so frequently and just wanted to differentiate like all the different categories in my closet. It just made everything so much better. I think it might actually make more sense to have it in here because everything is so spaced out very much in different categories. So I'm gonna try it. Might work, especially with the lower bar too. Actually, this might be easier to see, like, oh, I'm in short sleeves or casual wear now. All these thoughts that I've had like over the past week, I'm just now saying to a camera. I do have a handful of dresses. Some are obviously more special occasion than the other ones. Some are more casual. I think I did it back at home where I like had my really nice ones and then my more casual ones. I color coordinate everything, but I don't put like the pinks in between the purples and whatever. I actually put it in the beginning. I don't know if I learned that from the Home Edit show or somewhere else, but when I started doing that, it's just so much more pleasing on the eyes. I think when I was doing it by occasion, that flow is like not working. I feel like it's also not working here, so I think I might have to do it by occasion again. I am having a challenge right now with the flow, but what just came to me instead is that why don't I just separate it by my Lily dresses and then just everything else. I mean, I know exactly which ones are Lily and which ones are not. There's a clear difference, but I think it might make it a little bit easier that way. Separating it by Lily is working. Then I was like, maybe I should separate it by brand also. Everything that isn't Lily, anything next to it is not looking great. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I have organized my clothing in so many different ways over the years. Like, I feel like I've tried everything. This is a cover up, but it looks a little bit better near my cardigans, but still like in the Lily section. But now I'm thinking, these are Francesca, Windsor, H&M. This was at a boutique in Martha's Vineyard. I have no idea where this is from. I've had that literally since high school. It's wild. Target, I don't know where that was from. And then Urban Outfitters. And then I have Lulu's right here. I think I'll do it by like spaghetti strap, and then as the strap gets thicker, maybe I'll do it that way. Because I'm doing it by brand, but then I'm also like trying to color code it to make sure it flows well. The brand kind of works, but the flow is still not working. We're gonna try again. I think I have figured it out. What I was just talking about separating it by strap size and then still keeping the same color code, that is working so well. We got Lily here. Once I started doing the spaghetti straps right here, I was like, oh yeah, this is already working because it flows so nicely with the colors. So it's not by brand anymore. These are not by the same brand. I have Lulu's, and actually I think this was Nordstrom. But these both have like ruching on the sides, and so I think on a side profile it looks really, really well together. And then these conveniently are both Francesca's, so those work together well. I have ones with the sleeves. Actually, that flow looks really, really good. I think I'm still gonna keep Lily separated. I think that looks way better. So it took a little bit to get there, but I'm very glad I found a solution. Something I just noticed too is that just by organizing all that the way that I did, it doesn't look as cluttered. I just realized how cluttered it looked before, and now it just like looks so fresh, so organized. I love it. So I figured it out. My camera battery had to charge. So while I was doing that, I was still kind of working on this area a little bit because I was trying to figure out how I wanted my sweatshirts and jackets and cardigans to flow. I think this is what I'm going to work with. Very subject to change, but right now it looks pretty good. Basically, I changed my sweatshirts to be all my gym sweatshirts first. And then I changed it to my nicer sweatshirts, and then I started going into my nicer jackets and then cardigans. I might put this cardigan up over here. So what I have going on in this corner are basically the tops that like I just don't wear very often. They're nice tops, some are sweaters. It's really just the colors that I don't wear, and also if I were back home, like those colors would go no problem, but right now with it being much warmer here in Texas, like the colors just don't really fit right now. Unless it were fall time or early winter it would have, but right now it is getting hotter out. The color just doesn't seem to fit, so I put them in the back because they're still nice shirts, and if I want to pull them out I can. But I do have a box in my bathroom currently that is basically all my out of season clothes, or like if I were home they would not be out of season, but right now again with the colors and with the fabrics they definitely look out of season in Texas. Most of them are super warm sweaters. I do have some of my warmer sweaters here. These ones I wear so often because I love the colors. I'm a light and bright kind of girl, so I don't really wear darker colors that often unless it's to the gym. You're gonna see like a lot of peach and pink tones, light blue tones. That's really what I go for. I'm just realizing that like all of this is matching with this right now. I still have the rest of my clothes to go through, but I just want to show you what I had been working on while my camera battery was charging, making sure I don't get too much into it without filming the rest. So that is what I am working on, and then I'm gonna see what I can finish tonight. The section I was just working on, it's probably gonna look like this weird gap. I'm doing it on purpose at the moment. It is kind of an awkward area to try and reach back on there, and you saw me. I was hanging my head back, so I'm like trying to see where the hangers are going because it is up so high. I really like the way that my white shirt looks. Like that is a newer shirt from Banana Republic, and I really like the way that the two shirts look in the front. I just think it looks so classy. But I am not reaching for them at the moment, so I might actually put them behind the light blue sweater because technically I haven't been wearing them, so it would make more sense if I put them in front of the two burgundy shirts. But it looks weird with the one pink shirt smack in the middle. I start off with white and then go pink like I mentioned before. I might just put them behind the sweaters for now. Once the cold weather stops, this might look completely different. I might like put the sweaters either in a box or I might put them down below. I'll have to see with that because I want to keep them in good condition and I don't want them like too near the floor where like they'll get dirty or something. So I'll have to see what that looks like. I like the way that looks. Those colors make me so happy. Oh, love it. So I need to work on the bottom portion, which is looking like the messiest one. Also, what I'm trying to figure out, I pushed a lot of my stuff this way. It was pushed that way before, but it looked like so cluttered when my clothes were hanging over all that stuff. So I pushed it that way because I do reach for those items a lot, and so I just want like very clear pathways to the clothing and the bags and all that I use on a daily basis. So because I am blessed with so much room, I do have the flexibility to space everything out really nicely. But this is looking so much better than it was a couple hours ago. I'm very impressed with the way that this side area looks. Oh, I meant to put this one over here. This is a much lighter sweater, but only wear it during the summertime, so it would make sense to keep it over there. Yeah, and also like the black sweater was really sticking out like a sore thumb over here because it was just like all light and bright, and then like bam, it was dark, and then like it just did not flow well at all. And I'm like, I don't like the look of this, so sticking it over there. Yeah, I think that looks so much better. I mean, these black sweatshirts are still sticking out because like it's all like light and bright, peachy and pastel, and we have this. But yeah, these are my gym sweatshirts. These are not like super nice sweatshirts except for my Alpha Elite one and my Gymshark. Oh gosh. So messy. If you've been keeping up on my fitness Instagram, I have been doing little get ready with me's for the gym. Now that I have so much more hanging space, I can hang my gym shirts. I have these crop tops in many different colors because they're one of my favorite Gymshark shirts. I basically want every single color. They're just like so versatile. They go with like almost everything that I have. Even though I wash and do like wrinkle release, they still come out wrinkly. One of my friends just gave me her older iron, so I'll be ironing these definitely. But if I roll them or fold them in a drawer, like I would have to do back at home because I didn't have the extra hanging space, these would get even more wrinkled. Now that I can hang them, I think I want them like more in the front, but I also don't want them to like stick out like a sore thumb. I don't need a fancy velvet hanger for my gym clothes. Plus, I don't think they would. I tried it and it just like did not like go well with the material of the shirt. That's another thing, especially the weight of the clothing item you're using it with. Like if you're using it with like heavier items, they don't, it's not that they don't hang well, putting them into the shirt and then getting them out isn't the easiest. With these, I don't think the velvet ones would have went well anyways. Contemplating because the short sleeves up there, but it's still cold. It was very cold today. Like, well, maybe I want my nicer tops up here, but I only have like a few nicer long sleeves, and most of them are like going out tops. Like I could obviously wear this to a restaurant, but another long sleeve top I would never wear to a restaurant. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to keep it because I bought it in the last year, but I'm still trying to figure out Modesty, and everyone has a different version of Modesty, and that is completely okay. I've learned that I cannot judge people on their journey of Modesty because I'm sure where they started, I was at some point. There's just like a huge topic around it, and I think we're all just trying to figure it out. So like this one top that I have, it is so pretty, but it's also so cropped, and it's just like not something I'd wear anymore. But I just bought it in the last year and I haven't worn it anywhere, but I think maybe if I like style it with the right jeans, I was gonna say pants, but like jeans, because I have some high-waisted bell bottoms that like could be okay with it, although you would still see quite some skin. I don't know. In the gym, I'll like wear a crop top, no problem, because I'm sweating. It's hot. That's also going to be interesting, being in warmer and much hotter weather in the summer now. I don't know what that's going to look like. I guess we're going to figure it out together. I've gotten rid of like so many going out clothing because I'm like just turned 27 a few weeks ago, and it's also like I'm hitting that age, and also my relationship with God, and I do not want to wear like certain things anymore. Like they do not look right on me. It just doesn't fit who I am anymore, and I think that's like something that's really cool to recognize, that I am growing in so many ways and it's only going up from here, and I'm not trying to go backwards. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I might wear a crop top because it's hot, but it's not like me wearing it to like get attention. It's because it's hot outside. I'm trying to figure that out each day as I wear different things, making sure like what I wear is not to get attention. It is truly because of whatever the weather is that day, and if it makes me feel confident and makes me, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but I hope my point is coming across well. Yeah, still trying to figure that one out. I still really like just that there. I feel like if I keep putting things here, it's just gonna like overcrowd. But I also don't want like my super nice tops towards the bottom. I was about to put a long sleeve, just like casual long sleeve up here, because I do wear this a lot and I use it to layer underneath some of the sweaters. But like if you can see, like I don't like when clothes start like overhanging like this, because then it just it does not look good. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Where I was trying to get with modesty too is like you cannot judge someone else for like where they are, because you don't know how long it took them to even get there, and like all the work and effort that they've been putting in to, because you don't know the kind of like work and effort they've been putting in to make their wardrobe better, to better respect God and themselves too. I used to judge on that, but then I like really just stopped myself recently. I'm like, okay, I'm in this too, and I'm also trying to figure it out myself. I can't be judging other people, because it's like I was once there too, and that's not fair. So I just encourage you guys, if you are following someone or you're following me and you're just like, man, that's probably not like the best thing to wear, just know that this has taken literally years for me just to figure out. Like, I just started feeling more of this type of like I should probably go more modest just within the last year, maybe less. So like I'm new to this process, and I don't want to condemn someone for like being in their modesty, figuring out process. Everyone is doing the best that they can. The reason why I'm even talking about it like this, because I've just seen the way that people talk to each other on the internet, and it's not okay. And we're all in different points of our life, and we all just need to stick together, not judge each other, because again, we're all in this at the same time, but we're all in just like different points of it. It's something I'm still figuring out pretty good on like what I own. I'm sure I could get rid of like a couple things. There is like one dress I'm kind of like, or two, yeah, two, or now 3. There's at least 3 dresses that I'm like keep going back and forth on. I'm gonna see if I can make them work. A lot of them are sleeveless and more wintry looking. Like, well, can't wear that where I was, so it would be freezing, but if it were warmer I'd be able to pull it off. But I'm still figuring that out, and it's still the same with tops too, and actually even at the gym too. I've been a little bit more cautious about what I'm wearing, but it's also been a lot colder, except for the last couple months. It's been warmer here, but like where I was freezing cold. Really couldn't do much anyways, but I'll see when it gets warmer out. This video is gonna be so long. So long. Okay, my battery's dying again. Which probably means I should just go to bed. Because it's almost 12 a.m. and I'm really tired. So. Alright everyone, I've made so much progress. You saw what it looked like in the beginning. Love the way that it's looking right now. Working on this area on the bottom. Then I'll get to the shelves and everything. But I am so happy with how this is looking. Oh my gosh. I'm just amazed at all the progress I just did.